All right, welcome to ManKitchenRecipes. I am Kevin, and this is the Vevor commercial dual deck pizza oven, electric pizza oven, 1900 watts in this. And I've used this already a few times, and I was gonna combine it all into one video, but you know, I mean, I personally don't like the 30+ minute long videos, so we're breaking this up into a few different videos. Apologize for that, but it works. So far, it's working pretty good. When you get this, it comes with the pizza stones that go in here, and it also comes with these wire racks that fit in here. And I gotta tell you, I have no idea what you use those for, because between the wire rack and the heating elements, it's 3 inches. It seems a little close to the heating element to me, so I'm not sure. I still haven't figured out what to use it for. I thought maybe kind of like a salamander where you slide your sandwich in there, but yeah, I just don't know. And so anyway, with this pizza oven, you get this huge electric pizza oven user's manual that should say useless manual, because it really doesn't tell you much of anything. It tells you a lot of safety stuff, and it's made in China, so the English is really... sorry, but it's really terrible. And it has instructions, cleaning, it has the malfunction stuff in case something goes wrong and what you can do to figure it out. But other than that, I'm telling you, it's pretty much useless. It doesn't tell you how to use it, doesn't tell you anything. Even turning it on, it doesn't even tell you how to turn it on. So, before I get too much further involved in this, I got to explain to everybody, I did a Throwback Thursday last week, and I mentioned life and health and just everything going on in my world. I have been traveling, so I haven't been around as much to be able to do my cooks. But the worst part is, a few months ago, I woke up and I couldn't move. Basically, shoulders, legs, everything. I assumed it was a pinched nerve. I have been to I've been to one doctor, and so right now they think it's a mild case of cervical stenosis, which basically means inside my vertebrae in my neck, the vertebrae is constricting, either by bone spurs or bone growth or something, and it's pinching on the right side of a nerve in my neck. My hands, they're all puffy. I barely even have knuckles, both hands. Oh, and it's on the right side. I have little use of my right arm. I mean, I can barely get it up that high. So left arm, I can move it around. Right arm, pretty much useless. Anyway, I've got another doctor appointment coming up in a few weeks. Hopefully this new doctor will give me some better advice on what to do for this. The last one is just, I mean, Google is smarter than the last doctor I went to. So anyway, I received this thing, and it was sitting out on my porch. I got a dolly. I got it in my house, and it sat on my floor for a week, probably a little over a week. And then a nephew of mine came by. He's a big guy. He works in the oil field, big and strong, and he got it out of the box and got it up on this cart for me. And I'm telling you, it's about 50 pounds, which isn't extremely heavy, but for the size, it basically takes 2 people. All right, 2 people to lift it. I can't even hardly move it because of my situation. But anyway, very well built, stainless steel, 1900 watts. The dials are in Celsius. It goes up to 350 Celsius, which is about 660 plus degrees Fahrenheit. I'll show you a little clip. I did take it up to 635. So basically, this pizza oven is for baking pizzas at, whatever, 450 for 15-20 minutes. It's not a hot and fast 90-second pizza like you see some of those, pellet or propane little pizza oven things. So it is an oven. It's a pizza oven, has the pizza stones, but you can cook all kinds of stuff in it. And you'll see in my next videos. I got to tell you, I did look on YouTube, I've looked on Google. There's not a whole lot of information about this particular one, the dual deck. There's some of the single deck, and man, I got to tell you, This would be great for a restaurant, a food truck, a clubhouse, a large family. It's just, for me, myself, just being single, it's a bit much. I've used it though. I've used both top and bottom deck. Anyway, if you got a big family and you got a place for it, this thing's 17 inches high. It will fit, but I will tell you the top of this thing gets hot. So you need it, if you have a overhead hood it can go under, that would be good. But all around, it's well built, heavy as can be. And let's just get this going. I'll show you the first cook and explain what I can while I'm doing it. Okay, once again, the dials here are in Celsius, not Fahrenheit, so I'll have to be doing some Googling to find out the temperature. The inside is about a little over 15 inches by 15 inches, so you could do 14-inch pizza. And yeah, same thing with the bottom one. Comes with one of these. Got the burner right there. It's pretty close. I don't know. So anyway, that's that. I've already done a burn off on this. You got your light switch here and then your power button there. All right, so there it is. I got to tell you, this thing is pretty big. Let's just go ahead and measure it for you. Let's see. It's 18 3/4 to the front of this. If I go all the way to the handles, it's about 22 inches and 22. So 22 by 22 by 17 with the feet. You can fit 14-inch pizzas each one. The dials, this is the temp for the top. This temp right here is for the middle one, which is the bottom for the top, obviously, and for the top for the bottom. And then the lower one is the bottom, and the bottom one is a timer. These are all in Celsius, unfortunately. And, you know, I did a burn off on this last night, and leave your doors open. It doesn't smoke, but it's got a lot of smell. I had my fans and my doors open to kind of help get the smell out. And I noticed it does take quite a while to cool down. So anyway, let's do a pizza. Check this out. This is just a frozen pizza for the first one. It's been out for a couple hours. I picked this up. It's hot honey, pepper, and jalapeno. So that's right up my alley, right? So again, it's not frozen. You don't want to put a frozen pizza on a hot stone. And I'm going to fix up some wings, right? Pizza and wings. Wings are going to go below, pizza above. Let me get this thing started, and we'll get this cook going. Okay, so I mentioned I did the burn off on that. You know, I set these okay, I turned it on to the lights. I got the power buttons on down here, and I turned this on, and no lights came on. I'm like, oh great, what's going on with this thing? So what you have to do is you can either you set your temperatures, and then you have to set your timer, and then they light up. This will heat up. I'll get the box. I want the bottom to be around 400. So for right now to heat up, I'm going to put it at 200 Celsius. That should get us close. I'll look at the box for that pizza, and for right now, we'll probably get it up to about, I don't know, 300, 350, somewhere in there. I would also like to mention is you probably want to get yourself an infrared heat gun, just so you know what the temperature inside is. Right now it's only 73 degrees, so it'll warm up. And the pizza says 425 on the middle rack, so I'm going to get somewhere close to there. It says 10 minutes. The wings will probably take, I don't know, 400 degrees, maybe 20 minutes, so I might get the wings in first. Okay, so I wanted this to get about 400. I got this set right around 204, and the hot light went out, indicating that should be at temp. And 394, 401, right in there in the center. So we're about right. Get those wings. I'm going to put these wings in 10 minutes, then I'll turn them. These are just some wings with my spicy SPG on them. It's not about the wings. It's about how they cook. So, I'll get those in there about midway. And we'll let them go 10 minutes. We'll flip them, and then we'll probably go ahead and add that pizza. I do like the clear glass so you can see right in there. All right, it's been 10 minutes. I'm going to take these out, flip them around, maybe. Looking pretty good. I'm going to flip all of these and get them back in for another 10. All right, got them flipped. Go back in. 10 minutes. One thing you do want to make sure is you keep your timer going. And another thing I want to mention too, the top of this thing up here, let's see, 92. It gets pretty hot. You can burn yourself very easy if you touch the top of that. So if you put this on a counter somewhere, you're going to want to leave space up here on top because that does get hot. All right, here's that pizza, hot honey pepperoni. Let's get this in here. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on it. The box said 10 to 12 minutes. We'll be back when it's ready. All right, wings have been in for 20 minutes so far. I temp them. They're tempting at 180. How about that? Okay, I'm gonna let these cool off a minute. Well, let's just see. Let me grab something here. Let's see how the bottom's doing. Oh yeah, bottom's doing fine. It's getting crusty. I think I'm gonna let it go a couple more minutes. Just turn this up a little bit, get some more heat, and we'll be done. All right, so for the wings, I added, I brushed on some Nashville Hot from Sweet Baby Ray's. It's got a little kick to it. There's the wings. Boy, can't wait to taste those. Let's get that pizza out of there. All right, I think the pizza's done. Looks done. How about that? Nice frozen pizza. All right, we go put this in over here and cut it up. All right, it's time to taste this stuff. All right, there you go. First cook on the Vevor commercial electric pizza oven with dual ovens. And the bottom I did the wings. The top I did the frozen pizza. I've got other pizza ideas that we're going to cook on this thing. So you'll see more cooks on it. But for now, you know, store-bought frozen. That's pretty tasty. The bottom didn't burn. Now these wings, I got that Sweet Baby Ray's Nashville Hot. Cooked all the way through. Tastes fantastic. Finger looking good. All right, because I know people are going to ask. This goes up to 350 Celsius. So that's around 662 or something like that. I already had this up to 350 degrees. I went ahead and turned it up. It's been about 30 minutes. The lights are still on. But after 30 minutes, let's see what kind of temp we're running here. 630. 625, 630, right in there. So, you know, I mean, it does take a little while to warm up, but if you want to do that hot and fast pizza, this thing can get up over 600 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I'm sure when the lights go off, we're going to hit that 660, but it does get hot. So there you go. Okay, there you go. I did a frozen pizza and some wings in this thing. Turned out amazing. The frozen pizza, obviously you got to thaw it out first. But this is the first cook. I've got a couple more coming. I'd love to do homemade pizza dough, but these things right here, I cannot make a fist. I cannot knead dough with them right at the moment. So when I can, I'll definitely be making homemade pizza in there. Thanks for watching. Come on back. We're doing more. I hope you have a great day.